Hi everybody, welcome to the beginning of the week and this reading, which is around the full moon in April, and it is an energy that we can really utilize very clearly because that's what the moon does. It shines its light very brightly on our path and we can see for miles. We can see at night, we can see in the dark, we can see where we could or should be going. And today Spirit is wanting you to really think about collaborating with other people, because there's something you've been trying to handle, you've been trying to think about, you do all by yourself, and this is not really the energy to do that. And when you're doing that, you might be making yourself feel a little bit sick, you might be feeling a little bit headachy, because this time is ruled by Aries, and Aries, it rules the mind, and also Mars, of course, which Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is that planet of physical intenseness, so that can be fighting and anger and war and that kind of destructive energy. And so Spirit's really wanting you to flip that up as a spiritual person and to really trust yourself that you can change things around with your positive thinking. So when other people are not thinking quite so positively, you can change that up by saying or inviting them to collaborate with you. That's the key to it today and this week, is different situations that come up for you to be choosing to invite other people to help you with something, and you might just be surprised at how willing they are to engage with you and their reasons why. Okay, so you know the deal. I picked 3 cards: the left, the right, and the middle, lefties. So this card is definitely showing that you're feeling a bit tired out. You're feeling a bit like you want to put your lazy pants on and not be bothered. And that is because of the behavior of others. And there's no doubting about it. Okay. But Spirit encourages you to connect with them, to recharge your energy. We forget that we can do that. We think we don't see ourselves as like an electric car or a mobile phone that needs recharging. We just see ourselves as just being completely physically depleted. And yet we can recharge. Any healer that I know who does a healing on other people always comments about how recharged they feel, as well as when they are healing somebody else. And that's also a classic thing for us healers, is to forget to take a moment to do healing on ourselves. So Spirit is encouraging you to do that, and that can be whilst in a meditation, a guided meditation. If you're following me on Patreon, then there are meditations there for you to download and use any old time. Specifically, there is one there for this April energy. Righties, you are being called upon to really throw your leadership into the ring, whatever that might mean, instead of sitting back going, oh, well, probably not good enough to make this happen. And Spirit's like, well, actually, trust yourself, stand up, make a list, say what you need to say. Some of us are better at talking in public than others. Sometimes we just need to read off the piece of paper. Sometimes we just need dot points to remind us of what we wanted to talk about. But Spirit is saying whatever is needing to happen for you, you are definitely being invited or recognized as a leader. So therefore, speak up. Don't be afraid to state your truth. If your truth is about helping others be the best that they can be, can that be wrong? Middle card. Wow, this is beautiful, because this is inviting you to really get into that creative space. I love this card in the way that when we do that, it's very balancing. Today I went to our local gallery here in Nhill, who have had an exhibition, and they've had people enter for a prize, and the prizes were given today, which was lovely. And this was the discussion there about how we use the different sides of our brain, we use the different sides of ourselves to cope with life, and how much art therapy, or art itself in its many different modalities, is used to help us cope and is used in therapy. It helps people who are feeling overwhelmed and mentally confused to get back into that space of like, oh, that's great, and just enjoying that creativeness. So whatever your creative thing is, do that creative thing, whether it's cooking, gardening, drawing, pottery. It's time for you to really search those things out, join a group, do it yourself, buy the stuff, whatever you need to do, because that's really going to help you feel like the balance. I hope you feel that balance of working with spirit and not alone. Okay, have a wonderful day.